Hey guys, it's Aaron here, and today I wanted to talk about starting the forge, because I know a lot of people have problems with it. I had problems with it when I first started too. So the way I start my forge is, first I get newspaper or paper bag. I actually prefer paper bag over newspaper, but just because it's uniform and it's easier to find and get, and it's because I don't get the newspaper. Our family doesn't get the newspaper. So I have a paper bag here, and now I'm just going to split it open along the seam. You can see the little seam there. Just rip it open along that seam. So you get it open all the way like this, and by no means is it going to be perfect, because you're just using it to start your fire. It doesn't need to be perfect at all. You can kind of flatten it out a little bit. Alright, so now you got this long piece of paper, and so what I like to do is crumple it up into a little bowl shape. But before I do that, I like to take a little coal dust hang on, I'm gonna find some for you. There we go. That's what coal dust looks like. It's just fine coal. Okay. And sprinkle it. I like to sprinkle it right in the middle. Like that. Take all the big chunks out, because those won't catch on fire really easily. Okay, so then I just fold this, kind of fold it over. Into your little bowl shape. Like that. So you have your little bowl area, or jellyfish, I don't know. So that's what you're gonna start your fire with. So after you get that made, you're gonna clean out your fire pot here from all the coke and coal that you've already burned from the last time. This is all coke right here, but it works really well with coal too. It just takes a bit longer to get it started. And I like to fill up all the sides here just so that I can get a good, because my fire pot is wider than most fire pots, so it takes kind of more coal to fill. So after I get that cleaned out, just take this, set it on in there, just to make sure it fits, and it should fit pretty snugly in there. Make sure your air is working properly. Alright, mine's working well. Dump your ashtray. Okay. Now I'm going to light my paper. Let me get you guys a little closer so you can see what's happening. Okay, so I just have a lighter here. You can use matches too, it works just fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll light this and wait for it to get lit all the way around. Stick it down in there and turn my air on really low and slowly raise the temperature until it gets roaring pretty well. And then I'm going to push all this coal on top of there. Alright, so let's go ahead and light this. Okay, it's pretty windy right now, so bear with me. make sure it gets lit really well. Okay, set it down in there. Turn your air on low. Alright, turn it up. Alright, here you go. And you make sure you don't pack your fire on there, your coal on the paper too tight, because you want it to get a lot of oxygen, as much oxygen as possible. If you look down in there, you can see that it's lit. You can't see it on here, but that greenish smoke, that means your fire is lit. There's coal burning. If there's that greenish smoke is there, so that's good. And then you'll know the smell also after you light a couple of fires. There's a very distinct smell that happens when you're burning coal. It's not like anything else. Alright, so you can see it burning pretty well now. Just giving it some oxygen. Alright, and so again, it works really well with coal, with straight coal. There we go. Now it's lit. Once the flames start shooting up, that smoke will kind of die down a little bit. It'll still be there throughout your forging process, but that's just the kind of the impurities that burn off the coal. That's what turns it into coke. Alright, so that's a great forging fire right there. So that's how I light my forge. You might find a better way, or way that works better for you, but that's how I do it. Let me add some more coal in there real quick. Alright, hope you guys learned something from this video and enjoyed it. Check out my other videos on blacksmithing. And see you later.